Kабardино-Balkariya is one of Russia's most picturesque corners. It lies in the heart of the Caucasus, at the foothills of the Caucasus and on the adjoining plain. Half of the territory of this small land is mountainous. Kabardinia, as the Venetians called the land, was marked on European maps early in the Middle Ages. The ancestors of modern Kabarda people, the Adiga, settled in the area in the middle of the first millennium BC. In the first half of the 16th century, separate princedoms were united by Timryuk Aydarovich, Kabarda's grand prince, and Kabarda voluntarily became part of the state of Russia. To strengthen the union, Kuchinay, Timryuk's daughter, married Ivan the Great. That was the Tsar's second marriage, and was crowned as a Russian Tsarina, Maria Sarkissian. Kабардино-Балкария borders on the northern Ossetia, Alania, Karacháyevo-Circassia and Stavropol region. The border between Russia and Georgia goes along Kabardино-Balkariya. You cannot fail going up to mountains when visiting Kabardино-Balkariya. The divine beauty of the wild nature strikes visitors' hearts. As soon as you approach the mountains, you feel like getting into a fairyland. Almost all Kabardино-Balkariya's rivers start from springs and glaciers. They run down the mountain slopes, cutting them into deep canyons. Numerous mountain streams run underground part of their way. Since the Caucasus is rich in silver, the water has healthy properties. Breaking away to the surface, they usually make picturesque waterfalls. The most famous of them are Chegem waterfalls. Thanks to them, the Chegem Canyon is considered one of the most picturesque places in the Republic. Small bead-like lakes are scattered all around Kabardино-Balkariya, the Blue Lakes being the most famous. These lakes are situated not far from the city of Nalchik, the capital of the Republic. The beauty of the lakes is bewitching. For example, this lake, which is more than 250 meters deep, is considered one of Europe's deepest lakes. No diver has ever managed to get to the bottom of the lake. The water in the lake keeps the same temperature throughout the year, which makes it a really unique phenomenon. The capital city of Nalchik, one of Russia's major resorts, looks spacious, clean and green with its numerous parks and public gardens. Dozens of sanatoriums of the Nalchik resort area receive holidaymakers all the year round. The area has plenty of sunny days, crystal clear air, springs of Narzan water, and Lake Tambukan containing mud, which is famous for its medicinal properties. These nature's gifts have been attracting visitors for ages. Certain cultures are dominated by instrumental music, others by singing or dancing, while the Adiga music presents a unique harmony of all the components of folk music. Habze is an Adiga word standing for a complicated notion. It can literally be translated as the language of the environment. The Adiga dancing is an attempt to express the language of the environment by movement, an attempt to hear and to convey its concealed meaning. Being used not only as the accompaniment of dancing, the music carries a powerful charge of energy, reflects the philosophy of the dancing, where every movement of the body, hand or head are full of special meaning. To understand the concealed language of the environment and to follow it means to exist in accordance with the laws of nature. The idea is embodied in any aspect of Adiga art legends, poetry, dancing and painting. The Kabarda people and the Balkar people have always shown their friendliness and hospitality. Traditions derived from the ancient ideas of hospitality are remembered and observed today. In the resort areas, plenty of cafes and restaurants can be found, where practically any Caucasian dish will be served for you promptly by a friendly host. It is remarkable that open fire is used by cooks working inside, not only outside. Even in Nalchik's most luxurious restaurants, which are really numerous, you'll be served meat cooked on the open fire. The cooks are mostly men who treat their work with great respect and responsibility. Any foodstuff, whether it is meat, vegetables or spices, should be fresh and grown on their own land. Caucasian cuisine is based on the best recipes of many nations: the Bulgarians, the Circassians, the Karachay, the Ossetian. However, local restaurants can offer you not only these, actually you can order whatever you wish. The flora and the fauna of Kabardino is truly various. There are lots of unique species you can find nowhere in the world except Kabardino. But a real symbol of the Republic is the horse. The Kabardino horse, one of the ancient saddle and pack-carrying breeds, was selected by interbreeding local mountain horses and Arabian horses. The Kabardino horse is famous for endurance, unpretentiousness, strong hoofs and a specific character that make it efficient in combat. The Kabardino horse shows its best in the mountains since it possesses the ability to keep the balance and a remarkable physical strength. Local people know that only a horse that enjoys freedom can provide a really strong and healthy posterity. Due to this reason, the Kabardino horse has never known a bridle. Although the horses have masters, they live like wild horses, getting food for themselves and protecting themselves from predatory animals. The Kabardino horses have always been in great demand at the international market. Lots of horse breeders from different parts of the world are now interested in Kabardino horses because of its exceptional features. A Kabardino horse can be even used for crossing the Alps. Those who take an interest in horse races and pure-blooded saddle horses will have to descend from mountains and return to the capital of the Republic to visit the Hippodrome, which is one of the best in Russia. Built in 1939, it has been completely renovated. The race courses are made in accordance with modern technologies. The Europe's biggest hoof-like horse stable is really unique. Located in the center of the Hippodrome below the ground level, the stable can house 80 horses. The Hippodrome reconstruction project was supervised by Mr. Arsen Kanokov, President of the Republic. Moreover, the project was financed from the President's private funds. In 2006, Russia's largest horse racing competition was held there, the most distinguished pure-blooded English horses participating. The amount of the prize fund of the races was $600,000. This has been the largest prize money in Russia since pre-revolutionary times. Horse races are considered not only as an exclusive sport event, it is also a fashionable happening, a meeting place for distinguished people in the field of art, politics and business. The horse races stand out among similar competitions as the most prestigious and exciting ones. Being important both for pure-blooded horses breeding and as a show, the horse races are a unique attraction for millions of people all over the planet. The Republic of Kабардино-Балкария is a real paradise for tourists. Every year, thousands of holidaymakers from all corners of Russia, former Soviet Union republics and Europe come and stay in sanatoriums of Nalchik and mountain resorts of the Elbrus region. The Elbrus foothills is the name of the area, which includes a mountainous part, as well as the foothills of the Greater Caucasus, stretching from the western routes towards Mountain Elbrus to the Chagam River in the east. It is exactly in this area that the highest mountain peaks of 5,000 meters above the sea level, except for Mountain Kazbek, are located. However, the gigantic massif of Mountain Elbrus looks outstanding even as compared to the adjoining ones. According to the legend, after having devastated the area at foothills of the Caucasus late in the 4th century, the hordes of the Huns felt discouraged to move south on seeing a gigantic pyramid glowing in the sun of the horizon. That was Mountain Elbrus, one of the greatest mountain peaks in the Earth and Europe's highest point. As high as 5,642,000 meters above the sea level, the two-headed volcanic snow-capped cone can be seen at the distance of hundreds and hundreds of miles. The Elbrus foothills is a wonderful natural site that boasts magnificent mountains, fantastic cliffs, fast-flowing rivers, waterfalls and canyons. a chain of amazing mountain peaks and gorges have made Kabardino-Balkariia a popular center of tourism, mountaineering and mountain skiing. The ski routes of the Elbrus foothill area surpass the famous ski routes of Western Europe in many ways. A unique feature of the Elbrus foothills is an unbroken holiday season. Camps and fashionable hotels can therefore receive guests all year round. Kabardino-Balkariia is the perfect place for those who got used to travel comfortably. Such kind of tourists usually stay in respectable Notchuk, visiting countryside from time to time. Traveling from the capital of the Republic to the mountainous peaks, one can experience a really exotic trip. In a couple of minutes, one can move from one climate to another. The landscapes outside replace one another as if you were watching a fantastic film or enjoying illustrations in a fairy tale book. A visitor is sure to be willing to come back again and again to this most beautiful and peaceful corner of the Caucasus.